it's no secret. It's just kind of studying people's voices and just being one with the music. And over the years, I've been really lucky to be able to work with such amazing singers like the ones here today. In terms of the premise, it's just I know we're continuing to celebrate Filipino music, but it's just more production. I put more. I don't want to say like I put more into anything because for both projects I put equal amounts of love and passion into it. But in terms of what to expect, like new music, just great throwback songs that we kind of we didn't forget it, but I'm here to remind you guys of like the beautiful songs that we had from the 90s, from the 80s. So hopefully with Gileo, it's a very nostalgic album po. So hopefully when people listen to it, they get transported back to yung high school hugot days or something.
Yeah.
Ligawan
Oh, that's
days.
uh-huh.
I've been very lucky. Again, like with Lauren, Skylar, Jonah, all for one, all you guys, Ada. I just asked. There's the power in asking. I was really just. I have this project that I want to celebrate good music. I'm gonna make it beautiful, and every singer loves a good ballad. So I told them that this is a album full of ballads, and I just asked them, and these are all singers I've also worked with for a while, like Skylar, I've been working with since she was 12. Lauren and All For One, I met through David Foster as well as Jake. Just everybody, we've been working together, whether it's in the studio, I've been their musical director, I've produced for them. And, music is very personal. So throughout the years, I built friendships and, we become family with the artists that I worked with. So to be able to do this with them is very, it makes me evil. Like I'm very happy to, because there was a time when in my earlier career, in the earlier days of my career, when I would ask people to work with me, and there was a time where I would get, told no. So, wow, I'm getting all emo. So to be able to do this now with everybody and people being so open to saying yes to celebrate the music that really, made my life so much better growing up in such a weird time. It's really, I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very proud. And this is very historical for Filipino music. So that's all.
And may kilig pa rin ba? Is there still a kilig with that?
Super kilig po.
Wait, I've been hearing a while ago. So, meron na bang part 3 nitong series na to? Or is it on its works na ba?
It's it's a secret. Enjoy muna po this volume 2.
Masyado kami excited for that. But anyways, congratulations to you.
It's not because of yung pandemic po. It was actually an idea that I've had since I was 14. But after the pandemic happened, lahat ng mga shows like nag-cancel yung mga tours ko. So it gave me a parang excuse to do the album kasi we had a lot of time to kill. So I called all my friends na we're not doing anything, so let's create some music. So that's how it finally became the parang yung catalyst to do something that I've been dreaming about for so long. So one of the good things that came out of the pandemic po for me. I guess there's really no secret. I was influenced by a lot of great people. I worked like one of my greatest idols and the king, at least for me, of all love songs and ballads is my mentor, David Foster. And I worked with him so closely, especially in the past 10 years. So being influenced by that. And I sing a little bit. I don't consider myself a singer, but I like to think that I understand a singers, and the way of the voice works and what works, what kind of music, what works around certain kinds of voices. When the voice gets soft, I play softer and make different kind of arrangement kind of things based on that. And it's no secret, it's just kind of studying people's voices and just being one with the music. And over the years, I've been really lucky to be able to work with such amazing singers like the ones here today. So yeah, that's how I do it. My I'm never satisfied with my music career and what I'm doing. I think doing Kaibigan and Giliw, I want to continue producing music. I love singers. I love this kind of music, and I think that not a lot of it is, you know, being produced these days. So I would hope to continue making love songs and beautiful songs. And in terms of OPM, I'm gonna continue promoting Filipino music. It's such a beautiful form of music. It's songs of my childhood. It deserves its recognition, and I hope that with this album and what my platform and my little voice, I'm hoping that the one day the world will be able to celebrate it like the way that I do, so the way that we do. Oh, that's a very complex question, Sam.
Yeah.
The music part and the talent
Mhm.
part is no
Mhm.
problem. The Philippines has that in spades. We have
Mhm.
some of the most amazing singers, great
Mhm.
musicians. I've worked with a lot of them. If I'm gonna be honest, I think that once we believe in it, once we believe that we can do it, I think a lot of the times like the Philippines, we like to pay homage and tribute to a lot of the great artists. But what this Kaibigan and Giliw proves is that we have people that can write beautiful, timeless songs. So I think that I don't need to say that we need the talent and all that. We have all of that. I think once we believe that we can do it, once we believe that Filipinos has a place in the industry, and if we embody that and push our music the way that we push US Western music and K-pop, if we do the same for our own music, then we can do it.
Definitely. I totally agree. And I think it takes a lot of openness too, just like the artists who joined you on Gila, like All For One, Lauren, and Skylar, to embrace OPM as well, like their own. I
Yeah, I
think that
mean,
would be a
if I'm
huge
gonna be
thing too.
honest, yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, look at the way All For One and the guys from All
Yeah.
For One and Lauren and Pia, Nicole, and all these other,
Mm-hmm.
Ailey talks about
Mm-hmm.
OPM. I think that once people know about it and we bring it to
Yes.
them, it's just so beautiful. And to hear
Mm-hmm.
like people from different races and ethnicities and from different countries talk about our music like that, it's just goes to show you that it's possible. I think I mentioned this not too long. I think I was talking with Tito Boy about this. I think the real thing is that Filipinos need to embrace our music again. I think, um, I come from the States. I love all the music that comes out from the West. We have Adele, BTS, and even from like
Yeah.
our own
Yep.
people in the East. But I think that once Filipinos really just kind of learn to embrace it and kind of accept the power that OPM has, they're so beautiful. There's so many great singers that have come out of the Philippines, and I think that once we kind of believe in ourselves to do that, we can be just as big as J-pop and K-pop and all those. OPM is such a beautiful form of music, and um, not a lot of singers do that. Like belt out songs like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. Not that kind of singing, that kind of songs don't really exist that much these days. So Filipinos have a powerful weapon that has no competition at the moment. Not a lot of
Yeah.
people do that kind of music. So we should.
Yep.
That's what it is. We should really learn to love our music. OPM music is so beautiful, and I think once we do that, that's when we start to kind of see it more often. Like I am using my platform to gather the people that I've worked with, but I can only do so much. So I feel like if there is, 100 or 1,000 more people that are doing the stuff that we are doing, I feel like OPM has like a really good chance at becoming international.